What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video on the Mr. WWE Cam channel. And I'm going to be talking about Raw and SmackDown this week. SmackDown 10 times better. If you haven't watched Raw and you haven't watched SmackDown and you want to watch one and you can only fit one in, go watch SmackDown, the 2-hour broadcast. Funny how 2 hours are a hell of a lot more entertaining than 3 dog shite hours on Monday night. Raw, I'm going to be talking Roadblock. What a name! So I'm going to be talking Roadblock, SmackDown, Raw, WrestleMania, what's changed over the week, if there's been any other matches that have been confirmed. There has been a triple threat match for the Divas Championship. It is the champion, Charlotte, with Nature Boy Ric Flair ringside against Becky Lynch, the Irish Lass Kicker, and the boss, Sasha Banks, at WrestleMania, in a match that I, for one, cannot wait for. And how long has it been since we could say we cannot wait for a Divas match? It's been too long. It has been too long. Hopefully, though, they're given enough time to go out and, who knows, steal the show. In my opinion, they could definitely, without shadow of a doubt, do it. Looking at Raw, it was, to put it blank, absolutely atrocious. Hence me not doing a review. To be perfectly honest with you, I fast forwarded a lot of it. And I've gone back and watched the bits that I fast forwarded, and it was just dog shite. You know, the Triple H Dean Ambrose thing to open the show, I weren't really into it. I think it dragged again. Times felt a little bit awkward for me. I'm happy that you know, this match is going to happen at Roadblock, although it's going to just be one for Triple H to get a victory as the champion before losing the title to Roman Reigns. But yeah, the segment for me was a little bit flat. We now have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. The match itself was nothing that they could do. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. They've done a hell of a lot better matches. If you go watch their match on SmackDown, that's what these two divas can produce. That on Raw wasn't at all, and the ending was absolutely atrocious. I know that it had to be a draw, but there was better ways to do it than that. It just looked horrendous. Anyway, Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. It was a running tradition on Raw that we got 2-minute matches, really quick, short matches. This was, I think, a 1 and 5 second match. We then saw the rematch on SmackDown, which was where Dolph Ziggler got the victory. I reckon this is probably heading to, I don't know, a 2 out of 3 falls match at Roadblock, something like that. You know, and it's nice to see these two being utilised in a feud. Both really need to win a feud, so again, it's one of those problems where whoever loses is going to again lose momentum. And the problem with these two superstars at the moment is I like them both. I think Miz is one of the best heels on the roster, and Ziggler, of course, fantastic in the ring. Not maybe as great a character, but again, probably a better heel. But you just don't really want... You can't invest in them because you've invested in them before and WWE have done nothing with them. They've got your hopes up, especially with Ziggler, and just shat on him and made him look stupid again. So it's difficult to invest in any kind of push that WWE are trying to hint at, when in reality we all know it's all going to come crashing down whoever gets the push, because they're never ever, WWE for some reason aren't ever just going to put the money, put the time in to make these two top stars, which they could both be. My favourite bit from Raw was Stephanie McMahon and her promo. Loved it. The angry Stephanie McMahon, it was brilliant. And yeah, that was the only kind of good thing that happened on Raw. She's an incredible on the mic, and I don't think she gets as much credit as she deserves. She went through the what charts. She pretty much owned the segment. We then had, I think, the Lucha Dragons versus Sheamus and Rusev. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I did skip the match. Ryback versus Adam Rose. I like this new aggression from Ryback. This was a glorified squash match. It'll be interesting to see where Ryback goes. As you know, I'm not a massive lover of Ryback. I'm a lover of... I like heel Ryback more than face Ryback, so I'm happy that he is slowly becoming that heel. Sorry, and it's a slow heel turn. It's not a massive sudden snap. You know, which shows creative, can do stuff relatively creative, even though it's not that creative, is it? Yeah, I can't pay them a compliment. I just can't. New Day versus Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. Decent match, nothing too special. Was one of the matches that actually got a bit of time. And there's a rematch on Raw this week for the WWE Tag Team Champions. I believe AJ Styles and Chris Jericho will probably break up, and that will lead to a match at WrestleMania between the two. I don't really want AJ Styles and Chris Jericho doing a tag team. I'd much rather AJ Styles to just go on a little singles run, perhaps chase Kevin Owens, but it's not going to happen. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where the tag team division goes. New Day's still one of the best parts of Raw. We then had the most pointless Undertaker appearance ever, and being so he's not advertised, I don't believe, for Raw from now until WrestleMania. If that's the only thing we're going to see from Undertaker from now until WrestleMania, what the fuck? This feud... Yeah, I know I said it's a dream match and we should just enjoy it, but it doesn't make any sense, and I am struggling with it ever so slightly. Yes, the match is going to be good, but we need to know why Undertaker all of a sudden is up Vince McMahon's ass. What has Vince McMahon got on the Undertaker? You know, why? We need to hear that. We need to understand Undertaker's motives for this match at Mania, for standing by Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Once we know that, then this match will become, storyline wise, a little bit more believable. But it was a waste of a segment. And yeah, very, very strange. Less said about it, the better. So yeah, about 2-minute appearance from The Undertaker, being as though they'd advertised it for the past week. We then had Jey Uso versus Bubba. I have no idea what happened in the match, as I'm just going to move on. We then have Big Show versus Kevin Owens. What the fuck? But if Big Show faces Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, oh my god, I think I might actually slip my wrist, because that will be horrendous. Kevin Owens needs to face someone good in the ring. Someone good. Big Show's not good. Fuck that. Hopefully it happens at Roadblock. We'd have to see it. A flipping thing. We now have Brie Bella versus Naomi. The only interesting thing to come out of this match was that Lana actually came out, possibly a feud with her and Brie Bella. Why Brie Bella for Lana's first feud? What the fuck? Moving on. Then we had Alberto Del Rio versus Dean Ambrose. This was actually quite a good part of the show. Up there with Stephanie McMahon, but the match itself was fantastic, and I thought it would be. Alberto Del Rio, Dean Ambrose, incredible in-ring talent. And then we had the attack that mirrored last week's from Triple H, this time to Dean Ambrose, and then them two are going to face each other at Roadblock. Do I personally think that Ambrose stands a chance at Roadblock? I think he stands about as much chance as Shawn Michaels coming out of retirement and facing The Undertaker at WrestleMania 33. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it'll be a good match. I think it will be I think Lesnar will interfere. I do. But how awesome, Ambrose mentioned it on SmackDown, would a fatal 4-way match be? Like, honestly, how incredible would that be? Ambrose, Lesnar, Reigns, Triple H, Mania. I would be down for that shit. Problem is, they ain't going to do it. So yeah, Raw was dog shite. SmackDown was pretty good. We had some great matches. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch was fantastic. Obviously ended in a draw. We now got a triple threat at WrestleMania, which I mentioned earlier. The main event was good. Ambrose, Kevin Owens, of course, that's going to be a good match. We also had Kofi Kingston versus AJ Styles as well. So yeah, things are starting to shape up. Next, obviously, Saturday is Roadblock. Whether I'll watch it live or not, it will just depend. I want to say I will, but then again, I don't think I will, because I just don't think. I don't think I will be able to just stay up. So I'll probably just watch in the morning, because it's kind of like a pay-per-view, it's kind of not like a pay-per-view. But yeah, if we just have a look at the match card itself, if I could actually find it, should really be prepared, shouldn't I? Obviously we've got NXT TakeOver. I haven't been watching NXT recently, which is kind of bad. Like, obviously I watch it when I can. I watch the stuff on YouTube. I haven't actually watched a full episode because I haven't had time. But I can't wait for NXT TakeOver. At the moment we've got 3 matches. We've got Triple H versus Dean Ambrose for the World Heavyweight Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. The match that... And this is what I was thinking. This was what the 2 main events at WrestleMania would have been if they'd have chosen to go Dean Ambrose to win that triple threat. We'd had Triple H versus Dean Ambrose for the world title, which I'd have been down for. You could see by the reaction at the end of Raw compared to the previous week how much people wanted to see Triple H versus Dean Ambrose, and then we'd had Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt. Whether you think Dean Ambrose, Lesnar, Triple H, Roman Reigns is better than that alternative is for you to decide. I cannot for one wait for Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, but you know, I think Triple H, Dean Ambrose certainly is going to be the best. Would have been the better main event to go with than Roman Reigns, Triple H. Obviously, Roman Reigns not advertised for this week's Raw in Chicago. Strange that, Chicago. You're not going to have Roman Reigns come out. Clever stuff, because they knew he was going to be shat on. So yeah, we're not going to see Roman Reigns for another week, which is a positive, I suppose. Another thing, we've got Dash and Dawson. That is, yeah. Dash and Dawson. I don't know why. I always think it's Dash Dawson and Scott Wilder, but it's not. It's Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson versus Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. I thought they were going to be at WrestleMania already, so I'm disappointed they're not going to be. But Roadblock's shaping up to be a decent event. Live exclusively on the WWE Network, March 12th, 2016. Less than a week away. Saturday. This coming Saturday is when that show will be. NXT TakeOver Unstoppable. TakeOver Dallas, my mistake. Austin Aries versus Baron Corbin. Dawson and Dash versus the American Alphas for the Tag Team Championship. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, my favourite tag team in world professional wrestling at the moment. We then have Apollo Crews versus Eliza Sampson. I can't say his fucking name properly. We then have Shinji Nakarama. Fuck, I can't say his name. I'm doing it again on video. I can say it off video. You know, the Japanese legend. Let's just call him that. Versus Sami Zayn. Holy shit, what a match that's going to be. You then have Bayley versus Oscar. Oksana? Fucking hell. That's the NXT one. Do you know, from like NXT, the shit NXT before. Oh my god, that's going to be incredible. And then Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, that's going to be incredible as well. So yeah, can't wait for all of that. And yeah, then WrestleMania to cap off a big couple of weeks in professional wrestling matches at the moment. There's only 4. We already knew 3 from last week. Triple H, Roman Reigns, Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred street fight. And then we've got Charlotte this week versus Becky Lynch and Sasha versus Sasha Banks. Triple threat match for the Divas Championship. That was the only match that was confirmed this week on Raw. This week in WWE. So what other matches are going to be included? Who is Kalisto going to be facing for the United States Championship? Who are the New Day going to be facing for the Tag Team Championship? Or is it going to be AJ Styles? Y2AJ as the Tag Team Champions? Who's Kevin Owens going to face? Hopefully not fucking Big Show. All them results and answers we probably won't find out in the next week of WWE, because it will probably be another really bad week, but it can't really be as bad as this week's Raw. So yeah, that's just my general thoughts on the week. Again, apologies that I didn't upload a Raw review, but I just could not bring myself to review such a shit show. So yeah, apologies about that. Give your thoughts down on the WrestleMania card, the Roadblock, NXT TakeOver Dallas, the road to WrestleMania so far, Raw. Raw. How shit was Raw? If there's anyone out there who actually thought Raw was good, please try and explain to me how, because I'd be interested to know. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.